I've told you once I was in one African country, and somehow I said I want to pay courtesy visits to the president. And they said, oh, sure. They arranged, but they said, be careful, 15 minutes maximum. And that's more than I just want to say, I've come to your nation, sir. We want to start a church here. And that's why I said, I should greet you, sir. That shouldn't take 5 minutes. And then we got in, and we began to talk. And one thing led to another. And it was on Monday. It was a day for cabinet meeting. The cabinet members had gathered. And when they waited and 1 hour was gone, and this fellow hasn't come out, then one of the officers came. Your Excellency. He said, thank you for coming. And he came to remind him of the meeting. But he said, thank you for coming. Please get us a pot of tea. That was the beginning of our discussions. After about 2 or so hours, when finally I was coming up, somebody was asking the other people, who is it that kept the president for so long, keeping the cabinet members waiting? And one of them said, it's one little pastor from Nigeria. And the other one said, pastor, he's not even a bishop. It doesn't matter your title. If God decides to show you favor, he will show you favor.
Welcome back to the moment of truth and the enlightening class. This is one of the stories that Mr. Adeboye has been telling his followers, and they believe him. That makes people believe that he's actually a lion. This story is a lie. There's no one on net that will just pop in to see any president of a nation, of a country. It doesn't happen. It can never happen. No. The protocol alone, the search, oh my God, the waiting, because the president is not coming, is not going to come out of his office to wait for you outside, to lead you in. It's not possible. This is a blatant lie. And many believe, because we have a lot of rural area boys, people that are not civilized in these churches and all that. That's why this man is ruling them like no man business. People are really suffering in all these churches. People are really suffering. All these pastors, they always make themselves important than everybody. And they sell lies. And their lies is selling like lemonade. I don't know why people don't ask questions. AI is there. Just type it, Google it. Any country, any president country that you can just say, oh, I'm in your country, I just want to see you to tell you that I'm going to open a church. Who are you? Who are you? Even Pope need to book an appointment to see some president and all that. Weeks, months, appointment. My people, don't let anybody deceive you. This is a lie. And that's why I believe God is not in what Mr. Adeboye is doing. And people will keep coming out to back him up, to attack people that come out to let us know. We've been there, we've been suffering, this is what we saw, and we think this is not right. They will start attacking them. They will start calling them names. I was there. The lies, the deception was just too much. I was his partner for over 5 years. They will invite you, you go in there, they will start telling you another thing to do. Telling you something to commit crimes. And I'm like, if you don't know Christ and you mingle with these people, that's it. You have to be really rooted in Christ, in the Lord, to know that this is not a going area. You don't go there. It's too dangerous. If you have Christ, they will exchange it. If you are not rooted, they will exchange Christ and they will give you counterfeit Christ. That's just the truth about what is going on in all these churches. I just feel sorry for the people that are there. This is perilous times. There's no doubt about it. My people, you have to know God for yourself. Then, let's hear this man that challenged Mr. Adeboye when he first took over from the general overseer. The man that saw the future. The man that sees the way crafty Mr. Adeboye was at the time and try to prevent him or letting him know that he is an antichrist. Let's hear the story. You must have heard the story before, but let's hear it again.
Story that I told one of my sons not too long ago when the Goliath came up in my life. How God gave me victory. I was a young Christian. I love the Lord passionately. I want to win souls. Then they announced that there's going to be first stack. That secondary schools and teacher training colleges will be closed and people will come from all over the world and celebrate African heritage. All manners of idols and so on will be displayed. All of a sudden I had this inspiration within me. Very young Christian. If the schools are going to be closed, why don't I invite all the students so that we can have a program which we began to call Christ the Redeemer's Congress. We invite all these people, bring them together, feed them. I was a poor man, but I had faith in a big God. I didn't know where I would get the money to feed them. So I went to my father-in-law, shall we do this? And he said, yeah, my son, anything to win souls. As soon as I got permission from my general superintendent, as we used to call them, I went to WAEC, got the address of all secondary schools and teacher training colleges, sent letter to every one of them, inviting them to Elisha Grammar School. That was my school, because I knew I would be able to get the boarding facilities there. And then the news leaked to one of a very senior pastor. I'm a big man. When he saw what I was trying to do, he wrote me a letter and rained every form of curses upon me. When I read the letter, what is this? What's my offense? I just want to win souls. So I took the letter to my father in the Lord. I read the letter to him. That program that I got your permission to do, see what is happening. I thought my father in the Lord would say, I will send for him. I would tell him, don't touch my son. My father in the Lord said, go and beg him. I said, what? He said, go and beg him. Beg him for what, sir? Beg him because I want to win souls. Beg him because I got your permission to do so. He said, you brought the letter to me. I said, yes. I thought you wanted my opinion. I said, yes. He said, go and beg him. Oh, God. I came down from upstairs where Papa was living. I got down to my car. I opened the door of my car and I froze. I couldn't go in. Go and beg him. And then God spoke. God will speak to somebody tonight. God said to me, you are under his authority. Do what he has said. Okay, Lord. So I went to the house of the man, great man of God, as it were, frustrated. And that gave him an opportunity. What he didn't write in the letter, he was now able to release. I said, I won't get up, sir, until you forgive me. I'm sorry. Just have mercy. After some time, he said, I know you are just a pretender. Okay, go. I couldn't understand. I couldn't understand the ways of God. Why am I being punished for wanting to do the will of God? Why would somebody that I look up to and somebody who should be leading the way of God begin to treat me like this? And then my father in the Lord said, begging. 2 years later, big man of God spoke from the pulpit that it is clear to him that he is going to hell, that he will take 3 people with him. He said he would take my father in the Lord with him. He mentioned the name of somebody else, and then he mentioned my name. When my father in the Lord had sent for me, he said, now you see the reason why I asked you to go and beg him. Anyone who will take your crown, anyone who will take your kingdom, no matter the position, no matter the influence, in the name that's above every other name, they will end under your feet.
That man was one of them in this photo. The man saw how manipulative Mr. Adeboye and his wife were at the time with Pa Akindayomi. And the man could see that what is happening now will actually happen. Could see the intention of Mr. Adeboye. He called him a pretense. What we do we now agree that the man was right? Yes, the man was right. So the last story that the man said he's going to hell, he will take Adeboye, he will take Parking Dayomi and himself to hell. That one is fabricated, fabricated lies. He just added that one to sweeten everything up. The man was right, because one of the elders actually told me the way Mr. Adeboye and his wife manipulated Parking Dayomi to get him to put him number one. My people, from what you just heard, I want to hear your mind, your thoughts in the comment section. And I will see you on my next video. Bye for now. Mr. Adeboye, you are a pretense. You are one of them that grabbed the pulpit just because of money, not because of any souls.